Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
And welcome back to the first Saturday in November of this fantastic hour-and-a-half program of Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, you like that?
I like
that.
Keep
butter them up there.
Yeah,
You know,
keep going.
You get extra money.
Keep going. Keep going. You're
Yeah,
not through.
you know,
You're not through.
every time I mention Larry Ray, he sends me another royalty check.
That's right.
But-
Yeah, that's a big check
But
you
we
got
want
there.
to thank our listeners out there for hanging in there with us. As we say, this is the fastest hour-and-a-half in radio.
That's right. Yes.
And,
Yeah. And
but
without further ado,
without further ado, here's Larry.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Ed McMahon. Okay, that.
Well, that's what he did. You do to pump the audience
Yeah,
up for Johnny.
Yeah,
Shelby's all pumped up now. We've already got her mad. You know, and
she's
everything.
standing up.
Standing up. As long
yeah.
as she doesn't
That's
come.
that's why I'm glad I'm on telephone. She can't reach me.
Yeah, she don't come around the
She
corner.
just cut me off.
Yeah, well, they've taken down my protective shield here now. You know, as Shelby wants to get us, but. This is what we used to call in the newspaper, real newspaper. This is real radio.
That's
and
right, real
when you
radio.
can't get people on the air, and we can't get Steve McAdams.
I know.
He's out in the Hitherland
And that young
someplace.
lady, she was so excited to be on, and she was great.
Yes, and then we can't get Ricky Dukes from Smith Consumer Products. He's voting yesterday, but he's now busy this Saturday morning. So this is 2 times we can't get Ricky. And so I've got a prize we're going to give away, but we're not going to give it away until we get Ricky on the show.
There you go.
Eventually we will.
That's right.
I get 3 times.
10-4.
So it's just us. But let me tell you about next week's show real quickly. Here we go now. All right, Shelby, answer that. That's Ricky, and tell him to call us back. All right? All right. All right, we're talking just outdoors right now with Gene Smith and Dave Gabbard. I almost say Gene Gabbard and Dave Smith.
There you go.
You know, I'm getting so confused here, but we're maybe.
Are you dazed?
And I'm dazed. Yeah, I'm really dazed. Next week, we're going to recap the Tennessee Outdoor Writers Conference going on Sunday through next Wednesday, and we'll have that on next week's show. We're going to also talk to 2 very famous bass anglers, and that is Keith Combs and Jordan Lee are definitely on the show, and we may have the general himself. We're trying to get Larry Nixon on next week's show. Of course, you know Ron Wong will be in as we're going to talk fishing. We'll recap that TOWA conference on at Blue Bank Resort on Reelfoot Lake. That I'm looking forward to heading up there tomorrow after church and come back on Wednesday. So we'll be talking Tennessee Outdoor Writers Conference on next week's show as we recap that. And again, we definitely will be talking to Jordan Lee, Keith Combs, and hopefully the one and only Larry Nixon. But we finally got him on the line. We've got Ricky Dukes. And I was going to give Ricky 3 strikes, you know, and Ricky's been busy.
He came across.
He has come across, and I'm good to have Ricky Dukes, a good friend from VP Marketing for Smith Consumer Products. Good morning, Ricky.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm doing great. Now we hear your voice, and we can talk Smith. You know, I mean, the 2 most famous Smiths are the Cough Drops and the Smith Consumer Products. I can tell you that. And you probably got about as many as they did Cough Drops for Smiths. You guys have always come up with something, and now that Dina Vick, you got a good one. Dina's a great one working with you guys, Ricky. Appreciate you having on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Dina, through Ricky, has sent us what I think is maybe one of the coolest giveaways we've ever done. It's part of the new Edge Sport package from Smith Consumer Products, and I'm looking at it right now. Ricky, that's got what? It's got a knife. It's got a sharpener. It's got a knife with a gut hook on it, right? And
That's right.
And it's got 2 more things down here. You got another sharpener down here, and you got another knife at the bottom. Good grief, folks! We're gonna give this away. All you have to do, the first person that emails me at lroutdoors@att.net with your name and telephone number, I'm going to give you this product. I'm going to make sure you get this in your hand right now as we start deer season in Tennessee. And if anybody knows about sharpeners and whatever it might be, you guys have been in business. And I looked at this thing, Ricky, again, and I don't have my glasses on. How long has Smith's been in business?
136 years, Larry.
We may have the 2 longest running knife segments in history.
Sure enough.
We just talked to C.J. Buck. You don't mind us mentioning that. 120 years for Buck Knives. But the Topper is now a company that's been in business since the 1800s. Right, Ricky? I mean,
that's right.
And I don't know what they started with. You guys, you've told me before, if you go to your, what's that website, Ricky?
It's smithproducts.com.
And how many products does smithproducts.com have? You guys have?
We have close to 300 on there today. We started with 136 years ago, and we've expanded over the years.
Amazing.
And that's good in orange, too, in case you drop it in the woods.
It's always been in orange, hasn't it, Ricky? Have y'all made an effort to make that these things easy to find? Is that why it's in orange? I hope it's not. Well, no, there's a football team in Tennessee that we call the Big Orange, but I hope this wasn't made for Tennessee people. But the orange is part of the system, right?
We made them orange for the hunters, and if Tennessee folks buy them, we're just all.
Yeah, we don't have any red ones, do we, for Razorbacks? Okay, I just want to make sure they do that. But again, talking to Ricky Dukes, he is, like I said, the VP Marketing for Smith's Consumer Products, and let's talk about what's a hunter's going to need in the woods this fall from Smith's.
Well, the kit you have, Larry, is that we had the hunter in mind. We interviewed tons of hunters and to see what they needed to go for the backcountry. And they wanted a pocket knife, a good gut hook, and a couple of sharpeners for their pack and their kit. So that's what we tried to get everything they needed in one kit. We've got a lot of great new products coming out later in the fall also that would complement this kit very good. We have a new 6-inch boning saw.
Yeah, you do. Yes.
Lock back blade, great for. We've got a few folks out west been hunting with that and taking down a few elk, and they just they carve those up out in the woods and pack them out. So that lightweight 6-inch bone saw works perfect.
And you
got backcountry.
Yeah, you also I want to throw in on this Edge Sport combination, which is pretty fabulous, and you've kept it in. I'm trying to think, $60 or under, right? I mean, it's a great value. Is that right? Pretty close to that.
That's correct, Larry. It's a great value for what you need to get out.
And it's got the scabbard on there too. That you guys can have. But anyway, we're going to give this baby away that Ricky has been nice enough to send us. And so just go to lroutdoors@att.net. Email me your name, your telephone number, and we'll get first one gets that copy. So what's it like working for Smith's? Well, so many products, Ricky. You guys are on the ground all the time. Talk about the company itself.
Well, like you said, we've been in business a long time. We still have a lot of legacy items. We still have Arkansas stone that we make, which is one of our first products that we sold. We still sell those today, and we try to stay true to our heritage and stay close to sharpening. And we're just introduced new products and tools that go right along with sharpening or need sharpening. So that's our goal. Is
300 products. It blows my mind. I mean, because I can remember you guys have been around a long time. I've got the knife sharpener. Who doesn't have the handheld knife sharpener? I mean,
that's quick and easy.
Yeah,
easy to learn.
Now mine was yellow. I mean, I've got some yellow ones, and I've always got that in my backpack. with this. I don't know how long this has been around, but I would never, ever leave. And Dave, you would probably say the same thing without a knife sharpener. And this thing is, and this thing is so easy to use. And I don't know, Ricky, how long that's been around, but that's probably one of your best sellers is that handheld knife sharpener, isn't it? I mean,
it really is. That was created many years ago, many years before I came to Smith's.
Yes.
It's still a great selling item, and we still, like you said, we probably sell more of those than the cough drop people do. So
that's probably true. Yeah.
Not everybody knows how to sharpen a knife, but this is a no-brainer.
Well, this is simple.
Yeah, there's an art to sharpening a knife.
Well, yeah, and I mean, we've all tried the other ways, but I'm not a very good artist. But when I go anywhere, I got my Smith's knife sharpener in my backpack.
There you go.
Because it doesn't take very long for a knife to get dull.
2 or 3 strokes on that, you're done.
Yeah, which is so easy and being in the Blaze Orange. So what else? You got any more? You got another item we throw in there before we got to go?
We got tons of items. Just check us out.
Tell us where to go. Yeah. Tell us where to go again.
Go to smithsproducts.com and check out some of our latest and greatest items out there, and maybe we'll get some more on Larry's show for him to give away. So
we'll do that. All right, man. All right, Ricky. Thanks, man. I'm sorry we didn't have a lot of time, but we got your number, Ricky. We're going to keep finding you, okay?
Hey,
all right.
Call me back.
All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Thank you. Ricky Dukes.
All right.
Thank you. All right, let me tell you again about next week. We'll recap the TOWA conference up at Blue Bank Resort, which I'll be heading to after church on Sunday, and we'll be talking to a lot of folks up there. Of course, Ron Wong's up there. He's already up there this week for a big media conference. We're also going to talk to Keith Combs, Jordan Lee, and hopefully the General Larry Nixon, and who knows on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Thank you, Gene Smith.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Thank you, Dave Gabbard.
Oh, yeah.
A fun time for always. And thank you, Shelby McCall, as we tried to stay on time, but we didn't. All right.
You need a short one?
It better be short.
It is short.
Yeah.
There's 2 guys on a desert island. One's an optimist, one's a pessimist.
Yes.
And the optimist said, look at those beautiful waves and the winds blowing the trees. And the optimist said, I bet that plane didn't even see us.
Oh, this is Larry Ray reminding you I do each and every week. It doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, guys?
God bless
God bless
the
the
USA.
And go vote.
Oh.